Hold on to your Happy Meals. Adam Sandler's playing a grown man who's dumber than a bag of hammers. The dude's repeating grades 1 through 12 to prove he's not a total screw-up. This plot is completely absurd. Billy's fighting giant penguins. I'm pretty sure he was chugging beers with kids and yelling Nudie magazine day throughout the whole film. Like it's fucking Shakespeare or something. And that chlorophyll? More like chlorophyll! Welcome to Video Rental Chaos, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Billy Madison, the flick where Adam Sandler basically turned his weirdest daydreams into a fucking paycheck. This guy didn't just star in it, he co-wrote the whole movie. Fun fact, Adam Sandler's own high school teacher told him he'd never amount to anything. I bet that old fuck's eating his own words right now, as he's watching Adam rake in millions while playing a rich goofball. I don't think he made millions off Billy Madison, but you get the point. Behind the scenes, they shot this chaos at a real Toronto mansion. Oh, and that penguin chase? That was totally improvised. Sandler saw a bird on set and just rolled with it. The guy's a walking tornado, why not? No deep plot here, just Sandler being Sandler. Unhinged, unstoppable, and probably late to his own premiere. So grab this rental, because it's about to get gloriously stupid. So let's go ahead and press play and watch Billy Madison. So Billy Madison is this 27-year-old goofball who's got it made as the heir to his dad's big shot Madison Hotels. Like, we're talking Fortune 500 cash, alright? His old man Brian built the whole thing from the ground up. But Billy, he's not exactly preppy to take the reins. Nope, he's too busy kicking it with his crew, partying hard, and turning the family estate into a hotel circus. One day, he totally bombs at some fancy dinner his dad was hosting, making Brian look like a chump in front of some bigwigs. Fed up, Brian's like, screw it, I'm handing the company over to Eric Gordon, who's this slimy VP who's been scheming in the shadows to take over the company. Billy begs for a redo, okay? And that's when Brian drops a bombshell. He'd been paying off the teachers to float Billy through school the entire time. They hash out a deal. Billy's gotta redo grades 1 through 12, 2 weeks each, to prove he's not a total lost cause for the biz. So, back to elementary school he goes, and surprisingly he wins over his teachers and his classmates, making it all the way to the 3rd grade, where his hot teacher Veronica Vaughn, who he eventually wins her over to. He even sticks up for some little dude getting picked on, which scores him some serious points with her. But Eric's freaking out over Billy actually crushing it, Max Anderson, into lying that Billy bribed him too. Brian's like, deals off, Billy, and puts Eric back in the driver's seat. Billy's crushed and just bails on the whole thing. But Veronica and his old school pals rally him to get back in the game. Max eventually fesses up, and Brian's cool with giving Billy another shot. Eric's pissed. So Billy's like, let's settle this with an academic decathlon then, bro. They go head to head in this wild showdown, and Billy's barely ahead going into the last round. A Jeopardy-style quiz. He totally flubs his answers, but tosses business ethics at Eric, who completely chokes hard. He flips out and pulls a gun out on Billy. Well, this is where Principal Max Anderson steps in like a boss to stop it. But then Eric tries to go after Veronica. Out of nowhere, Danny McGrath, the kid that Billy used to mess with but ended up patching things up with over the movie, shoots Eric and saves the day. At graduation, Billy's like, nah, I'm not taking the hotel gig, alright? He hands it off to Carl, who's this chill operation guy who's been solid from the jump. Billy's got his sights set on being a teacher instead, while Eric's just sitting there, beat up and salty as hell. Billy Madison might just be my favorite movie from when I was a kid. I can still picture finding that VHS tape at Video Update over on Nob Hill back in the day. They had it for sale and it was like 10 bucks. So I'm just this poor kid saving dollar after dollar. Took me all of July to hit $10. Then bam! I bought freaking Billy Madison on VHS. And it was the greatest day ever. I rewatched that thing all the time as a kid. It probably shaped my entire sense of comedy. No joke, I love this movie. I popped it in again for Video Rental Chaos, and I laughed so damn hard. Seriously, I smoked a joint and lost it. The part where the clown falls, cracks his head, and then pops back up for the sing-along? Dude, I rewound that so many times as a kid. While rewatching this, I even told my wife about that. And she's like, yeah, you're pretty messed up. But she did say that explains my dark sense of humor. Billy Madison hits the ground running from the start. Honestly, I don't think Adam Sandler ever made another flick like this, okay? Everyone's always on about Happy Gilmore being the best. And we watched Happy Gilmore for Video Rental Chaos last year, if you remember. If you haven't seen it, go check the archives. So don't get me wrong, I'm a huge Sandler fan, no matter what. But Billy Madison just kills it the whole way through. You've got Norm Macdonald, Chris Farley, and some random other dude who is his friend. I don't even know who that guy is, but sometimes I do wonder whatever happened to him. Did he have a falling out with Sandler or what? Seriously, if you haven't watched Billy Madison in a while, you gotta. I highly suggest smoking some weed first. I don't know what else to say, I'm probably just rambling at this point, but this movie defines me when it comes to comedy, hands down. Can we get serious for a second? Nudie Magazine Day beats every other holiday. Hands fucking down. Forget fucking Christmas, I'd trade Santa for a stack of those glossy pages and call it the gift that keeps on giving, if you know what I mean. So until next time, I'll see you at the video store.
Catch me outside, underneath the neon moon in the sky. Catch me outside, underneath the neon moon in the sky. And we'll sing on happy, happy songs that will hold each one another's hand.